You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of my friends around the world. It's a cold day here in Georgia, y'all. It's cold day here in Gwinnett County, 37 degrees. No, it's 42, but feels like 37, only going up to 47. It's cold. I can tell y'all right now, I got my boots ready. Yeah, I know I love a nice pair of boots. Listen, all the boot manufacturers out there, you wanna show me some love, send me some boots. I wear a size 9. 9 wide would be better. But yeah, I love boots. I love boots, and it's a boot day. It's raining and it's cold. So it's that boot counter day, baby. It's that boot counter day. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today is Tuesday, November the 15th. Shout out to all my Scorpios out there right now. Yes, it's Scorpio season, baby. Scorpio. Shout out to everybody. All right, so today is also National Spicy Hermit Cookie Day. Now, I have no idea what a hermit cookie is. Somebody knows what that is. And it's a spicy hermit cookie at that. Not just a hermit cookie. It's spicy. Whatever that is. It's also National Raisin Bran Cereal Day. Know what that is. National Philanthropy Day. National Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day. Somebody saying, listen, clean your refrigerator out, because you know next Friday, y'all have a refrigerator full of leftovers from Thanksgiving. Yes, next Friday is, can you believe it? Next Friday is Thanksgiving, y'all. I was talking to somebody. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to the store next week. They were like, next week is Thanksgiving. I'm like, what? So next week is Thanksgiving. Next Thursday is Thanksgiving. So you know, got to clean the refrigerator out and make room for all the leftovers. That's my biggest pet peeve. But when we have large dinners like we're going to have on Thanksgiving, my biggest pet peeve is having a whole bunch of food left over. That's my pet peeve. I do not like having leftovers because I hate trying to figure out how to put them away. That is a pet peeve for me, for real. But anyways, it's National Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day. It's National Bunt Day. Yeah, Bunt Day. I think that's bunt cake. So you know, bunt cakes are too thick for me. Somebody like those too. So it's National Bunt Day. It's National America Recycles Day. So listen, what you got? You got some stuff to recycle. Clean out your house for the holiday. It's National America Recycles Day. So you got to recycle. Get rid of all the old clothes, all the old shoes, all the old stuff that you haven't used all year. Get rid of it. You don't need it. Clean out your slate for the new year. Get it all cleaned out. New year. So recycle. But recycle responsibly. Don't just throw it in the garbage. Not only that, somebody might need the clothes. Somebody may need the clothes. Somebody may need the shoes. Somebody may need the coats. A couple of years ago, I think it was 2018 or 19, we did a Christmas in the park. It was a day just like today, cold and rainy. And we gave away toys. We had a lunch. We gave away toys for the kids. We had a lunch for the families. And we also gave away coats. So we had a coat drive, a toy drive, and then lunch. And people showed up, y'all, that day. I'm never going to forget that. It was Christmas in the park over at Lenore Park over on Lenore Church Road. And people showed up that day. Now, me, I hate being in the rain. It's not one of my favorite things to do. But I guess when you're in need, you have to do what you got to do. Now, I was there that day, and I donated a coat. Now, I've told this story before. I donated a coat. It was a brand new coat. My mom had bought me 2 coats. They were like faux furs, but this one was really pretty. It was like a dark burgundy looking color, and I had never really worn it before because by the time I decided to wear it, it was too big because I had lost a lot of weight. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to donate this coat. Now, I like the coat, but I can't wear it. So I remember sitting at the back of the room. I was doing a podcast. I was doing Good Morning Gwinnett. And I remember sitting at the table with the microphone. I remember seeing this family walk in. It was a family. It was a husband, the wife, and the children. I remember seeing them walk in. And we had all the tables set up with all the toys and all the coats. And then at the back of the room, we had all the food laid out really, really nice. And the woman walks in the door, and it was a cold, rainy day just like today. And it may have been colder because I was freezing. And I'm never hardly cold. She walks in the room, and she goes straight to the table where the coat was. And she picked that coat up. And I remember her picking that coat up, putting it on, and just wrapping her arms around herself. That made me feel so good. So I said all that to say, if you got things that you're not going to use, especially like coats and things like that, don't just recycle them. Find out if you can donate them somewhere, because somebody out there probably needs a coat. And I know you guys probably don't think we need coats here in Georgia, but sometimes it gets a little cold where you need a coat. Now, how often do I wear a coat here in Georgia? Not very often. I'm normally in a sweater. But today is one of those days where I need a light coat. So, somebody needs a coat. So be sure to, if you have a coat that you're not wearing, shoes that you're not wearing that's in good condition, donate them to Goodwill or to a thrift store somewhere, so somebody can come in there and buy those things. And trust me, people go to thrift stores. I'll tell you one last story before I get on with the horoscope. So back in, when was the Kentucky Derby? I think the Kentucky Derby was in August. Well, whenever it was, we had a Derby day here in Duluth, right? And I said to my husband and daughter, because they always say I'm always dragging them to stuff, which they don't have a life. So I try to help them have a life. And so I said to them, listen, we're going to go to Derby Day over in Duluth, but we need Derby. We need hats, right? We need to look like we're going to the Kentucky Derby. Now, next year, I'm going to the Kentucky Derby. I'm just say that. In Kentucky, I'll be at the Derby. But this year, we went to Derby Day in Duluth. And I said to them, where are we going to get derbies from? Like, it was literally like the day before the Derby. And I was on my way home from dinner, which was about 7:30 at night. I'm like, where am I going to find like a derby at this time of the evening? Something said stop by the thrift store. Let me tell y'all something. I went to the thrift store and I came out with a hat for everybody. It was hilarious. I think I spent $4 and some change. Everybody had a hat. And so the baby had a hat. She had a hat. My daughter had a hat. And it was funny because when I went into the thrift store, because my daughter funny, I was in the thrift store and I put the camera on FaceTime, and I was like, which one of these hats you want? She goes, oh my God, please tell me you're not. I said, yep, I'm in the thrift store and I'm buying us some hats for the Derby tomorrow. It was hilarious, y'all. But anyway, everybody had the hats, so I had to come home, clean the hats, put the hats in the dryer. It was crazy. Clean them with alcohol, clean them with disinfect, all kinds of stuff. And then I put the ones that were like kind of cloth in the dryer. And so they had nice clean hats, and we went to the Derby. We took these really cute pictures at the Derby. So, people buy that stuff. And I know somebody said, do you go to the thrift store? Not very often, but when I need something on a short notice, I know I can go to the thrift store and find some. I was pledging a sorority last year in October, and they were like, you need white shoes. It was October. First of all, I don't own white shoes. I'm like, white shoes? We needed white shoes, white stockings. I'm like, stockings? Who wears stockings? I don't wear stockings. So I had to go out and buy, I needed a white skirt, I needed white shoes, and I needed white stockings. Now, I had a white top already. I had a couple of those, but a white skirt? Why would I have a white skirt? A white skirt I needed white shoes and white stockings. I was like, oh my God, where am I going to find stockings? I have not bought stockings, and I don't know when. Like, who wears stockings? Anyway, one man said, go to the thrift store. Listen, I went to the thrift store. I found a pair of shoes for $1, and I found a skirt for $1. And I went to the pharmacy and got me some pantyhose. I don't know how much I paid for those. And when I tell y'all, that was the funniest thing ever. But I look cute. I look cute in my little all white. It was hilarious, but I paid $2. So I ain't listen. The thrift store helps me out when I don't want to spend a lot of money on stuff, especially stuff that I'm never going to wear again. Like, it's just like a one-time thing. I sure will go to the thrift store and find me. Them shoes were $1. They hurt me. They hurt my feet so bad, though, y'all. Ooh, when I tell y'all, them shoes hurt me. I came home, I disinfected them, but when I tell you, I could not wait to take them off. But I had my white shoes. I had the requirements, and I'll never wear them again. Matter of fact, I need to go back and donate them back to the thrift store. Like, you can have them back now and resell them again. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that. All right, enough of my stories. Let's get on with this show. Today is Tuesday, November the 15th. We're going to do the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thiessen. We're going to kick this thing off like we always do. Y'all know what that is, and that is with Aries. Oh, wait, by the way, it's Talk Business Tuesday, so stick around for a few minutes after I finish up the segment so we can talk a little bit about business. And I'm going to be talking about, are you ready for the holiday, baby? Are you ready for Black Friday? Do you got a Black Friday sale coming on? Yes, we're going to talk about that in some Facebook ads. All right, we're going to kick it off with Aries. Aries, don't make mountains out of molehills if you want to avoid conflict. You'll be quite excitable today. Be careful not to get roped into uncertain joint financial deals. All right, listen. Don't fall for the okie doke, Aries. If it looks too good to be true, it is. It's too good to be true. Do not. Watch your coins. Keep your hands in your pocket. Don't fall for the okie doke. If it feels uncertain to you, then don't do it. Your gut is telling you, nah, this is not the one, then don't do it. Taurus, legal matters that have been pending may be alleviated through compromise. You can make career moves that will bring you a much higher income. Put your efforts into money-making ventures. All right, look, put your efforts into money-making ventures. Speaking of money-making ventures, stick around because we're going to talk business on the other side of the show. We're going to talk about, what you're doing for Black Friday. Are you having Black Friday sales? In the meantime, Taurus, put your money there. Put your efforts into making money. Build up your nest egg. Build up your bank account. Build up your rainy day fund. It's a rainy day today. Do you have a fund where you can stay in the house today? I do, but I got to go out to a meeting. Lord knows if I had to go to this meeting, I would not go. Ooh. And let me tell you why I have to go, because we have a relationship with the hotel, and we have to honor that relationship, because if we decided to cancel today, that would really mess up the relationship, and I know that, so I have to go. Gemini, you won't get the reaction you want from your mate today. Romantic opportunities are evident. Travel opportunities look positive too, but be cautious while driving. All right, here's the thing, Gemini. You're not going to get the reaction you want from your mate. However, do not fall into the fact that somebody else is giving you that reaction, because that could be just a passing phase. If you're already in a relationship, I know romantic opportunities are evident. They're not saying go jump into them. They're just evident, which means that person is probably going to show you the attention, give you the reaction that you want, that your mate is not giving you. Don't fall for it. Do not. It's going to be trouble. God, it's raining, y'all. I hear the rain. Ooh, all right. I hear the rain. Calm down, Audrey. Cancer. Changes in your home are apparent, and you must be willing to bend if you don't want to find yourself alone. If you can't get ahead in your company you're with, perhaps it's time to move on. If you put your energy into physical outlets, you will avoid confrontation. All right. Sometimes you have to look at where you are, Cancer, and say, you know what? Am I moving the way I want to move? Can I go as far as I want to go with this company? And if you can't, you may be prepared. You might be time for you to move on. And I know some people just don't like change, but if change doesn't bother you, look into opportunities that can help you move into the direction that you want to go. Leo, pleasure trips will be emotionally favorable. You will profit from home improvement projects and real estate deals. Don't hesitate to talk to your partner about rekindling your relationship. All right, light the fire again, Leo. Light it. Yes, listen, if you love that person and the flame has fizzled, if the flame has fizzled and you still love that person, then talk to them about what you guys need to do to bring the relationship back to life. Sometimes that's all it takes. Now, what I will say is when the person is really stubborn and they don't want to change, or they feel like what they're doing is enough and it's not enough, and you're telling them this is not enough for me, I'm bored, we do the same thing, it's like I know exactly what's going to happen, the minute's going to, that's boring. You need to just be honest, like I'm bored, I want our relationship to work, we need to talk about how to make that work. Rekindle your relationship if you still love that person. Now, if you don't still love them now, you might want to figure out what you want to do the rest of your life. I'm just saying. Virgo, make those phone calls and pay your bills. Avoid friends or acquaintances who drink too much. Try not to be too lavish with your lover. Okay, Virgo, listen. Pay your bills, make the phone calls, pay the bills. Stop holding on to the money. The bill is not going to disappear because you don't let the money go. I'm just saying, because trust me, if that was the case, I would have listen, I'd be still holding on to some money. But I realized early on in life that just because I hold on to the money real tight does not make the bill go anywhere. So pay your bills, Virgo. You need your lights, you need your water, you need your house. It's raining right now. You don't want to be outside sitting on somebody's front porch because you don't have one. All right? And avoid friends and acquaintances who drink too much. Listen, stop being around them drunks. That's bad energy, low energy. If all they want to do is drink and do other things, that's not your group. Find your new friends. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. Stay tuned.
I'm telling you that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new. in a spot. Telling you it ain't what I thought. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot. Cause I don't really like what I got, so I change it. Bit by bit. It's not ungrateful. Just being helpful for me and you. Cause we gotta go our own way. Gotta go our own way. Yeah. This was not a good stay. Gotta go our own way. Cause I do what I do. And it's time for something new. Yeah. I gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow. I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me. Yeah. I gotta go, I fly away to a new space. You know, I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me. Yeah. I gotta go, I fly away to a new space. 'Cause I gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow. Sometimes. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make you grow. Can make you grow. Can make you grow.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney bringing you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thomson. We're gonna pick it up with, of course, Libra. Libra, baby, Libra. So Libra, you would be best to work late in order to avoid such disharmony. Include friends and family members in your redecorating plans. Work on legitimate financial deals that may enable you to bring in some extra cash. All right, look, you got to work on them deals that's going to bring in some money. It's a lot. It's so many opportunities out there, y'all. And I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes. It's just a lot of opportunities out there to make extra money. But again, it's so many that you could really get overwhelmed. You really could. And I understand. And I think for a lot of people, when they think about that, they say, what can I do? What should I do? How can I do that? Because it's a lot of opportunities. But in the meantime, if you think about like things that make you happy, you think about how to make some extra cash. I was watching, and so y'all know I watch YouTube every night. Like that's my go to bed kind of thing, YouTube. And if you go to YouTube, you can find anything you think you want to do. Like I was so tempted to watch this guy last night talking about how he makes $6,000. Did he say a week doing mobile notary? I'm like, what? I didn't watch it though. Because I know me, I get all caught up in the whole shiny object thing. I was like, nope, not going to watch that. Not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it. But it's just so many opportunities out there. So focus right now, Libra, on bringing in some legitimate deals that's going to bring in extra cash. Scorpio, you will have to face issues separately and in person. Enjoy taking courses or lecturing others. You may find it necessary to confront a situation that has gotten out of hand. All right, enjoy taking some courses or lecturing others. All right, take some courses. If you want to learn anything new, there's a lot of opportunities out there. As a matter of fact, I'm the chapter president of an organization called Blacks United in Building Technology, and the acronym is BUILT. And so we're having a bunch of workshops starting in January. If you want to get into tech space, if you want to learn Python, JavaScript, networking, cybersecurity, all of these great SQL, all of these great things. I have a group of amazing young people who know how to do this stuff in their sleep, and they're going to be teaching classes on this, and I think that is so exciting, but anyway, yeah, take some time to learn something new, Scorpio. The more you know, the more you earn. You ever heard the saying, learners are earners? Yeah, that's true, because the more you know, the more you can earn. Really can. Sagittarius, if they're really interested, they'll wait. Yep. Much can be accomplished if you compromise. One-sided relationships are likely. Here's the thing. If you're in a one-sided relationship right now, who's the one side? Are you being one-sided or are they being one-sided? Here's the thing. It doesn't work. They're likely, but it doesn't work. Somebody's going to get hurt. So take a look and see which one of y'all leaning to the left. I'm just saying. Capricorn, balance is required if you want stability. Don't be shy to promote your own interests. Romantic opportunities will develop through friends or relatives. All right, listen. If your friends and family can vouch for that person, maybe you need to take a look. It's meeting new people, people that you don't know. That's the hard part. Like, if I had to date right now, I probably would just be alone because it's just trying to meet new people. I just feel like I hear my friends and some of my family members talk about dating. It is like a horror. I'm talking about for real. I watched this show called Love is Blind. And the reason I watched that show is because I want to see if love really is blind. If for some people it really is blind. Like I've seen people who have been on that show and said that's my person, and they meant that. And it was funny because there's this one girl on there on the last episode. She's a pretty girl too, but she's a thick girl. Like she could about like 5'9", and so in real life she's probably a size 16, maybe 18 tops. And so, a lot of times people get attracted to looks, but she's pretty, but he couldn't see her. He couldn't see her. All he knew is he talked to her behind a wall and he fell in love with her. And I was like, this guy really loves her. And when he saw her, he was just as in love with her. And the more they stayed together, he was just as in love with her. Like he stayed to the point they actually got married. And I hope they stay married. But I was like, and they were like the ones where you just saw them saying, yeah, this is my person. And they meant that. Like, they didn't have fights on the show. It was crazy. And they kept saying, is this real? It was real. But I said all that to say that sometimes, people get caught up in looks and things like that. But I feel like when you have friends and relatives and they say that's a good person, you might want to check that out. Because your friends and family know that person. They're kind of giving you their vouch. They're okay. They're silver approval Capricorn. I know that's a long story. All right, Aquarius, help if you can, but more than likely it will be sufficient just to listen. Be prepared for an active but rewarding day. You should get involved with activities that can be enjoyed by both young and old alike. I don't know what that is. Sounds fun though. Games. Today is a great game day. It's cold, it's rainy. Yes, I would love to stay in the house and play games. But I can't. In the meantime, Aquarius, you're going to have a rewarding day. Even though it's raining here in Georgia, wherever you are, it's going to be beautiful and rewarding. All right? I feel good for you. All right, last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces. You may find your mate somewhat perturbed. Difficulties with children will surface if you try to break a promise you made. Losses are likely if you aren't careful where you leave your valuables. All right, so okay, fish, what have we done to our mate? Why are our mates perturbed? That means mad. Why are they mad at us? What do we do? What do we say? Just say I'm sorry. But say it if you mean it. Don't say it if you don't mean it now. I'm just saying. And don't say it if you're not sorry. If you don't mean it, if you're not sorry, then don't say it. But why are they mad with us today? I'm not saying anybody's mad with me today. My husband is not going to be mad at me. He's going to love me. He's going to be happy. In the meantime, losses are likely if you aren't careful where you leave your valuables. Watch your purse. Watch where you lay your stuff at. Don't be absent-minded today, fish. Just watch that, okay? All right. All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Now, let's get on with some news you can use. So, John Aniston, he plays Victor Kiriakis on Days of Our Lives, have passed away. He is the father of Jennifer Aniston. And the reason I'm talking about him is because my mother loved Days of Our Lives. Love Days of Our Lives. She had been watching that show ever since I can remember. I remember being a little girl at my grandmother's house. And my grandmother, I don't think she watched Days of Our Lives, but my great grandmother did. And I remember when that TV show was in black and white. These are the days of our lives, like the hands of the hourglass. So are the days of our lives. Well, Victor Kiriakis has been on there a very long time. a very long time. And I know my mother loved that show, and he passed away. He was 89 years old. So rest in heaven, Mr. John Anderson / Victor Kiriakis. And people that love Days of Our Lives know exactly what I'm talking about. That was Jennifer Aniston's father, but he played on there. Man, they said he was in the soaps for 50 years. He was on there a long time. He was on there for a long time. He was played on Days of Our Lives for 30 of those years. I know he's been on there for a long time because my mom has been watching Victor, and she used to watch Tony DeMera used to be on there, and Stefano DeMera, and Abe. I wonder if Abe's still on there. She used to watch this. She watched this relentlessly. This was her thing. 1 o'clock. Every day at 1 o'clock, Days of Our Lives. And I remember when she would have to miss them because we had to go to a doctor's appointment. It was always on demand, so she can go back and watch it on demand. So, John Anderson, Victor Kiriakis, rest in heaven, sir. Rest in heaven. All right, so the Chop House on Perry Street Chop House is about to open today. Yeah, if you want some steak, baby, it's going down at the Perry Street Chop House. That's so cute. It's going to be opening in downtown Lawrenceville on Historic Town Square today. So if you want to go check out the new Perry's Chop House, you can do it. It's opening today. So if you like chops, it's your time. It's your time. It's your time. All right, Lawrenceville is welcoming a new chief of police. Yes, it's been a minute. They said the city of Lawrenceville completed its month-long search with the announcement of the selection of John Henry Mullin as the sole finalist as the city's new chief of police. The city sought a candidate who fulfilled a combination of law enforcement experience, leadership, strong morale, and the energy to stay within our community for many years. Coming to Lawrenceville leadership from Forsyth, Mullin has been working directly with the county management, leading to code compliance, animal control services, park rangers division. Additionally, Mullin served 15 years within the Sandy Springs Police Department, leaving that legacy at the rank of major. Within the Fulton County Police Department, he spent 9 years as a uniform patrol officer. Now he's going to be the chief of police here in Lawrenceville. So welcome to Lawrenceville, sir. Hope that you do a great job. All right, listen, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you my Talk Business for the Tuesday. Today is Talk Business Tuesday. To talk about business after this segment, we're going to talk business. Are you ready for the holidays? Do you have your products on sale? How to do that. So I'll be right back after this song to bring you my segment for Talk Business Tuesday. Stay tuned.
Your story. Tell me what made you change your mind. Oh, yeah. How you move forward and still go against the tide. Yeah.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, today is Talk Business Tuesday, and I want to just share a couple of things about the upcoming holiday season. Now, you should have probably been planning this way before now, but just in case you have not planned out your holiday strategy for your business to make more sales, I just want to share some of the things that I'm doing that you could probably, at least one of the things that I'm going to do that you could probably use to help you grow your business through the holiday season. So I have a new program that I'm launching called Visibility 360. And that has been something I have been planning probably for the last 6 months. And I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and get it kicked off, get it kind of started in time for the holidays and in time for the new year. And so I had a beautiful website, like one web page built, and it's all set and ready to go. It's visibility360.biz. And I was like, okay, now what's going to be the best way for me to reach people in a short amount of time in massive numbers? And the thing that I came up with was ads. Right, so Facebook ads is going to be my way to actually reach the people that I'm trying to reach in massive numbers in a very short period of time. So I'm putting together a budget right now to run this ad for the next 14 days to see how well it works. So I'm running my ad on Facebook for the next 14 days. And the reason I decided to run the ad was because I know that I don't have the time to get out and network, right? Not as much as I need to. And then I thought about maybe I can do a mailing, like a direct mail piece. Well, right now in Georgia, it's still a whole lot of politicking going on. So if people get mail, if they're like me and they get postcards in the mail, they don't even look at them. They just throw them in the trash because it was a whole lot of cardboard flyers all over the place for the election. And because we're going into a runoff, that's not going to stop. That's going to just keep going more and more and more. Now, that's a great way. You know, that's called direct mail, direct mail marketing. It's a great way, but right now I just felt like my mailing piece would get lost in the sauce. Not only that, you know, I have to pay somebody to do the research, to find the people that I'm looking for, and that was like too much. So I decided to run Facebook ads. So I'm going to set up a Facebook ad campaign and run my ad for the next 14 days starting tomorrow. And so I want to see like what my numbers are going to be, and I'm going to have a sale link, a $250 discount off my program for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, and Giving Tuesday. And for Giving Tuesday, I'm gonna have a give back. So the monies that I'm gonna have, like, you get a discount, and part of that money goes to a nonprofit. So those are the things that I'm doing because I felt like, you know, I need to reach a massive amount of people in a very short period of time. And Facebook is like the best way to do that. And as much as I don't spend time on Facebook, I do know that as it pertains to doing advertisements, Facebook and Instagrams are some of the best ways to do that. Now, the other thing that you could think about doing is, you know, really checking to make sure your website is set up properly. Like I had a webmaster who I really wanted, because I wanted to make sure when I run these ads, I didn't want my site to crash, right? And I know me, like I could have created a site myself, but I just didn't have the time. And this is a good collaboration between me and another person where they built the site for me. So it was a collaboration, but it's also, that's that person's business. That's what they do every day, all day. Whereas, yes, I know how to build sites. Yes, I could have done it myself, but I just didn't have the time. And I wanted to take advantage of the collaboration, which I thought was even more so important than me building the site myself, because I needed someone to manage my site. So if I run these ads and I get all this traffic to my site, I need them to know that I have a crash report versus me not paying attention to my email because I got 17 other things going on and I can't see that, you know, my site just crashed. That has happened to me before with Good Morning Gwinnett. My site crashed and I just happened to think about, oh, let me go there and see what's going on, and the site was completely down. So I've learned my lesson, and I've learned that my sites which are very important to me need to have a webmaster paying attention. So if the site crashes, they can get it back up and running, and it's not down for weeks. I don't know how long Good Morning Gwinnett was down when it was down, because I hadn't been over there in about 2 weeks. It might have been down the entire 2 weeks, but because my focus was not the website, I wasn't paying attention. So if you're going to run Facebook ads for your business, just make sure that you're prepared to take the traffic that you could possibly get. I hope you get a lot of traffic, but here's the thing. Can your site take that traffic? Because if you put out a Facebook ad and you start to get all of this traffic to your website, can it handle it, or will it crash? So you want to make sure about that. The other thing I want to say is, before you run that Facebook ad, do you have the inventory to fulfill the orders? That's another thing. What I'm selling is a service, right? and I'm gonna probably cap it at 25. That's probably what I'm gonna cap it at, because I don't want people to have to wait months and months and months to get the program. So I'm probably gonna cap it at about 25. That way I can go ahead and, or 26. I'm probably gonna cap it at about 26. That way I know I can get people on the let them take advantage of what I'm offering. Do you have the inventory once you roll an ad out to be able to ship people their stuff? That's the other thing. Do not put out an ad and you got 7 products. So you put out an ad and then you gotta wait for this to come in and wait for that to come in. That is the worst thing ever. That's why with my Pillow MB company, I knew I didn't want to do that. I knew I didn't want to have to worry about supplies coming in. I didn't want to have to do any of that. So that's why I went with print on demand. I don't want to have to worry about shipping. I don't want to worry about stuff getting lost. That's going to come from my company. So that's why I decided to do print on demand, because they have the facility and the manpower and all the necessary tools and equipment to fulfill my large orders and to make sure that they go out on time. If there's a problem, they have people in place to handle the problems. I didn't need all that in my life. I needed to be able to sit down, create beautiful things, and make money and do some marketing. So now let's do a quick recap. 1, do you have your website up and running? How are you going to market your product or service during the holiday season? Are you going to run ads? Or are you going to do direct marketing? How are you going to do that? 2, can you fulfill the orders when they come through? Do you have the inventory in place? Are you ready for that? And 3, can your website handle the traffic? Can your website handle the traffic that you're about to send to it? So you want to make sure that all these things are in place before. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that these things are in place before you actually put it out there, and get that traffic back to your site. Also, one last thing. When you send traffic to your website, make sure that you have somewhere on your website for people to sign up for your newsletter, because you want to start to build a list. You want to build a list of people so that way you know that they were interested. They came to your website because they came through your ad. They were interested. That's why they clicked through in the first place. And if they decide not to buy, at least they can get on your website, on your email list, right? And then that way, when you have another special running, you can email and talk to them directly. That's very important. The worst thing in the world, and I've done this before, is to have a huge database of people that you're sending out emails to because you collect the business cards or you picked up business cards off the boards at the grocery store, and they didn't ask you to call. They didn't ask you to reach out to them, so they ignore you. And as far as I know, there are no free content management systems out there. Everything you have to pay for. So you don't want to have people on your email list that don't really want to be there, but you just added them. They don't care what you're saying, and they don't unsubscribe because they don't check emails, and you're paying for that space on your email. So you want to be able to collect the names from the people who are coming directly to your website. They came because they clicked on the ad, and they clicked on the ad because what you said in the ad interests them. They may not buy the first time around because they don't know you. But once they go on your email list and you send out an email on a regular basis, then they may say, oh, you know what, let me buy from this person, right? All right, so listen, that's my tips for the holiday. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I would love to hear more about what you're doing and how it all worked out for you for the holiday season. I hope you make a lot of sales, because that would be great, right? That would be lovely, and I wish you do. I really, really do. Anyway, that's my Talk Business Tuesday segment. I'm going to go to my last song, and then I'm going to come back and give you my word of inspiration for the day before I go, so stay tuned.
I've been thinking about you day and night, ever since I saw you with your deep blue eyes. There was something that I just couldn't deny. Something starts to burst in my chest deep inside. Why do love like this hurt? Oh my God. It feels like I'm gonna die. It feels like I'm about to die. If I can't have you, and I wanna be alone with you. Alone with you, my love. So I can show you what I'm gonna do. Alone with you, my love. Alone.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration for the day. And here goes. It says, dreams are the seeds of change. Nothing ever grows without a seed, and nothing ever changes without a dream. Ooh, that's a good one right there. Let me say it one more time because somebody missed it. Dreams are the seeds of change. Nothing ever grows without a seed, and nothing ever changes without a dream. Debbie Boone said that, and boy, was she right. Nothing can grow. I don't care what it is without a seed. Some kind of seed has to be planted for something to grow. And here's the thing. Nothing ever changes without a dream. You got to have a dream, y'all. If you expecting change, you got to have a dream. Because you can't, if you don't have a dream, what are you aiming for? Nothing is going to change if you don't have a dream. So what's your dream, baby? What seeds are you planting today? Ooh, that's all I got for you. I'm going to leave it right there. Think about that. All right, that's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 48 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. Listen, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there, and also be sure to connect with me on social media under Good Morning Gwinnett. If you want to take your business to the next level and you need some visibility, check out visibility360.biz. That's visibility, the number 360.biz. I got a program now. If you want to wait for a second, you want to make sure that you get the discount, go to the bottom of that page and put your name on the email list so that way I can send you out the discount. Right now it's available. It's on a first come first serve basis. I only have 25 slots that I'm going to be interviewing people and spreading their good news around the world. But anyway, go to visibility360.biz, B-I-Z. All right, that's all I got for you. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. You guys stay safe out there, and until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.